When Apple TV Severance first debuted, many praised its stark originality and unsettling narrative. Beneath the show's intriguing surface lie the deeper web of metaphors, profound, subtle, and hauntingly relevant to our contemporary experience. At its core, Severance symbolizes our increasing dissociation from self-identity within today's hyper-productive society. The severance procedure itself is more than just science fiction. It's a metaphor for psychological compartmentalization. Each of us quietly fractures identity, creating internal splits to manage anxiety, stress, and pressures of modern life. Severance takes this concept to a literal extreme, forcing viewers to confront invisible ways we fracture ourselves to fulfill different societal roles and expectations. A less obvious yet profoundly impactful metaphor is the show's critique of performative corporate culture. Lumen Industries isn't merely fictional satire, it's a reflection of real-life workplaces that mask genuine human emotion behind force files, relentless positivity, and obligatory enthusiasm. Through characters like Helly, the show vividly illustrates the emotional toll and existential struggle inherent in performing roles that clash with our authentic selves. It provokes the uncomfortable question, are we willingly participating in our own severance by suppressing our true feelings to meet external expectations? Another subtle yet powerful metaphor is represented by Irving's compulsive painting of dark, engulfing sludge. This imagery symbolizes repressed trauma and unresolved emotional wounds that linger beneath conscious awareness, exerting sole control over our behaviors and life choices. Irving's story reveals a hidden force of subconscious trauma, highlighting the necessity and often painful reality of confronting our unresolved past before it consumes us entirely. Perhaps the most striking metaphor in Severance is the portrayal of meaningless productivity, work without purpose as a form of existential distraction. The deliberately ambiguous tasks assigned to microdata refinement employees serve as a poignant commentary on the emptiness many feel in their professional lives. It pushes viewers to question their own relationship to productivity. How often do we bury ourselves in tasks that lack meaningful purpose simply to avoid confronting deeper existential questions? Lumen's sterile labyrinthine architecture also holds profound metaphorical significance. The corporation's maze-like design symbolizes psychological states, internal mazes of confusion, denial, and self-deception that we navigate unconsciously. These architectural choices are deliberate, representing how corporate and societal structures are often built not to guide or nurture us, but to trap us in cycles of compliance, submission, and self-denial. Furthermore, the repetitive nature of waking up at Lumen, confused and disoriented, symbolizes the cyclical nature of modern existential dread. Our daily experience is marked by confusion, monotony, and a quiet desperation to escape routine, but feeling trapped by responsibilities and expectations. Dylan's obsession with trivial rewards and perks acts as another subtle metaphor. It represents how corporate structures condition employees to seek superficial validation, distracting them from seeking deeper meaning or a genuine satisfaction. These incentives mirror our society's broader tendency to value superficial success over authentic fulfillment. Ultimately, Severance isn't merely a critique of corporate life or a commentary on work-life balance. At its deepest level, the series is an exploration of human vulnerability and our readiness to dissociate, fragment, and repress aspects of ourselves in order to cope with contemporary existence. It compels us to reflect on a critical question: how much of ourselves are we willing to sever, and what is the true cost of this fragmentation?